Let's jump right into the essentials of what makes the jump pack a useful stratagem. Firstly, it allows for the only currently available jump in the game. This can be useful in many different situations, such as allowing traversal of vertical obstacles. These would be your fences, walls, and other elevated structures. It also grants a lot of horizontal movement, such as platforming or jumping over crevices and lakes. These tactics are very useful when either running away from the enemy horde or skipping a long route and taking a shortcut. Also note that jumping from a higher location to a lower one will increase the distance traveled. However, fly too close to the ground on the way can prematurely deploy the jetpack, leading to damage taken after the fall. If you are looking for a more stylish approach, the jetpack has a couple mechanics that allow for epic gameplay. These would be things like jumping on top of striders, bile titans, and mech heads, each allowing for their own unique advantages and disadvantages. Another cool mechanic is the jump pack combined with the infinite grenade glitch, allowing you to become an Eagle pilot trainee. With multiple grenade effects, there are lots of different choices for which unique type of strafing run you choose to display. Note that this also works with throwing stratagems. Just aim and hold to throw them while flying to accurately toss a grenade in a chosen direction. To perform the infinite grenade glitch, just grab a grenade, use all but one, spam the stratagems menu, and throw the final grenade, and then spam the stratagems menu one more time and you are good to go. If you are trying to do things in more objectively, I suggest the jump pack into a grenade mechanic with the end goal of plugging bug holes or fabricators. This method allows for constant movement and a moderate display of skill, but results in a very cinematic gameplay mechanic. Speaking of objectives, the jetpack is a prime choice for completing these pesky things in minimal time. Teammates left you to extract citizens alone? Not a problem. With the jetpack, you can move back and forth from point A to B with minimal dead time. Stratagem jammers stopping your democratic display of goodwill? Who cares? Jump through the back and disable it before any automatons even know you're there. Need to move the SSD across the map? Well, that's an easy one, as the jetpack can be used with the SSD in hand. Spore blooms blocking your line of sight? Jump up to scan the surrounding area and eliminate it in seconds. There are many different types of objectives that can benefit from the use of jetpacks, so don't forget to experiment with them and find out what best works for you. Now that we've been through what makes the jetpack good, let us talk about a couple of the disadvantages we should highlight before finishing up this quick guide. The first would be noting that the movement of the jetpack is heavily related to the speed of the character's movement. So, if you are slowed before jumping, your horizontal movement is limited. This seems to be minimally affected by heavy armor versus light armor though, so don't worry too much about that. Note that you cannot jump over the EMP flowers that have the area of effect without getting slowed. Also, keep in mind that you're vulnerable while in the air. And finally, although you cannot aim weapons precisely while in the air, you can charge shots like with the Quasar cannon and fire accurately after you land. To sum up, the jetpack is a very effective tool that many divers are starting to notice, as it can be effectively used for stealth, rapid movement, escaping enemies, clearing objective locations, and for relocating to assist allies. It definitely has its limitations with the jump time, long recharge, and minimal inputs while in the air, but there is nothing quite like the thrill of soaring through the sky in a game where others are limited to watching. Remember to stay looking down on the plebeians that are forced to look up to us jetpack users. Thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, feel free to like the video or leave comments in the section below. If you want to see content similar to this one, then feel free to subscribe. This has been Twilts, and I hope to see you guys in the next video.